What up, YouTube world? My name is Al. Welcome to the Vlog About Nothing Presents. I'm one half of the podcast With the Shits, me and my boy Quan. Right now, we took a little break, but we're going to be back. But in the meantime, I wanted to hit y'all with a little bit of side hustle info on something I had done recently for the past 2 or 3 months. And I just want to give y'all a little feedback on the Instacart experience. So I started maybe 3 to 4 months ago, and I wanted to give y'all some feedback, some pros and cons. I ain't gonna have y'all in here too long, maybe 8 to 10 minutes, and we're gonna keep it moving. So here's a couple things that I put down for pros and a couple things I put down for cons in case y'all been interested in getting a little bit of extra money on the side. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody's in a hustle bag right now. So here's a couple things that I listed, and hopefully you guys check out the page and be in tune. And you know, if y'all want to take some tips or leave some comments on some other side hustles, make some good little pocket money on the side, please leave them in the comments and we'll be sure to check them out. So first on the list, I wanted to go through some pros that I experienced while doing Instacart for the past couple months. So the first pro, definitely out the gate, wardrobe. Wardrobe. I could wear whatever I want. I could pop up at whatever time I wanted. I could hop in the car, turn on the app, and go online to see if there was any available batches within my distance of my house that I was comfortable with driving. And I could wear whatever I want. I go in, I shop, and it didn't matter. You know, obviously you don't have to wear no tie, or you don't have to look presentable to anybody. All you needed was the Instacart information to present yourself, and you were good to go. So wardrobe was definitely number one. Nice and comfortable. Hop up out of bed, brush your teeth, take a shower, throw something on, and you good to go. You ready? You on the move. Number two, you can make your own schedule. I could start if I wanted to jump up at 7 a.m. I could jump up at 7 a.m. Any orders, any batches available at the time, I could just, accept it, drive right to the store, complete the order, drop it off. If I want to take another batch, if anything was available within my distance that I was comfortable with, I jump right on that and accept that too. Or I could just head back home if I just wanted to get a quick, couple orders in, some quick pocket money for the day. All good. All good. I can just keep it moving with the rest of my day. I don't have to work. It's not a set 4 hour day. It's not a set 8 hour day, like a regular 9 to 5. So again, quick pocket money, side hustle, which leads me right to number three. Instant, instant pocket money. Instant payout, cash out, I believe is available within the 24 hours that you complete a batch. So the money is right there available for you. Nice turnout, nice review. Tips are involved, tips are included. So you have your batch total and then you have your tips from the customer. So, if you do a good job, they'll hit you with a nice tip and you go on about your day. So, number three, definitely instant pocket money. And the cash out option is really, really nice, really sweet. So, number four, this is a good one. Number four, you feel like you did a good deed. You feel like you're helping somebody out. A lot of the deliveries that I made, they were older people, older women, older men, not able to, didn't have the mobility, wasn't able to look or, I guess drive somewhere in wheelchairs, or other ones might be, a lady that just has, kids at home, single mom, couldn't make it out to the store. So she just placed an order and I was able to help her out. So I feel like I was doing a good deed for the day whenever I was able to help somebody out. So, that make you feel a little good, and plus you're getting paid to do it. So it ain't nothing was free. They helped us out. I helped them out. It's a give and take. So number five, you could set goals. If you want to do, let's say you wanted to do one per day, you wanted to aim for like a $15 order or a $20 order per day. Well, do the quick math, right? You do one a day at 30 days for $15, that's $450 for the month. You do, let's say you took off for the weekends and you just did 5 days a week. That's 20 days. 20 times 15, that's $300 for the month. You stretch that out times 12, that's $3,600, just pocket money, quick side hustle money. Now obviously we're going to lead, to one of the cons, which is coming up in a little bit. But for the most part, it's actually really good. You can set your goals and you could just stick towards it. Anything within your area, you can do one per day and you don't feel like you're overkilling yourself. You could just eat up maybe an hour and a half of your day, get a quick $25, go right on with the rest of your day. So right on to number six. This part I really love. You can dictate the distance that you're going to commute. So basically you can go online, you see exactly where all the offers are of the batches that are available. If it's too far for you and you feel like the money is not worth the trip, don't accept it. don't accept it at all. I only stick to 2 to 3 stores within my distance of maybe 5 miles. If the house that I'm delivering to, and that's another thing, it lets you know exactly the distance from the store to the house that you have to deliver the groceries, which is another bonus. So you know exactly your whole trip prior to you even taking off. So you know whether or not you'll be done. Let's say it's a 30, 45-minute grocery shopping um, trip, then you can tack on 5 miles on top of that and 5 miles home. So that's the good part. That's definitely the last pro that I could think of, and I'm pretty sure there's a couple more out there that I just was not able to remember. But those are the gist of the first six that I could think of that were all pretty positives as far as the experience with Instacart. Now on to some of the cons. This is going to be real quick. This is six as well, but I'm not going to go into too much detail. Number one, me personally, I hate shopping. I hate shopping. Now you throw COVID on top of that, or C-19, however you want to classify it. It makes it very difficult because of the shopping experience right now. Obviously with the mask, you have to wipe everything down. You just have to be careful. Everybody is moving at their own pace, and it's just a little interesting right now with just somebody who doesn't like to shop. So you really only looking at it from the financial side hustle benefit of some pocket money. So that's number one. Um, People who don't like to shop. Number two, shopping in supermarkets that you've never been in before. So I now have to ask around for a lot of things, whereas the stores that are closer to me, I'm way more comfortable with knowing where the freezer section is, where the bread aisle is, where the frozen seafood, things like that, especially up and down in between these aisles, some snacks or things of that nature. I'm not accustomed to some of these stores, so if you accept an order and you've never been to the store, just give yourself a little bit more time, to look around and things of that nature. Or you can go to the front desk and see if they have the map for the store to give you certain aisles of the majority of the most popular foods that people like to select. Number three, some people are very particular about the orders when they place them. So I like to stay in contact with the individuals that place the orders, just to let them know the status, if I'm able to find all of the items that they were looking for. um, yeah, I mean, I think that certain people need a certain amount of produce. Definitely, they want to make sure they have a certain amount of bananas or apples, or making sure everything is in good standing as far as the freshness of it and the quantity, and the weight has to be pretty much right on with the amount that they have in the system on your phone, so it matches the app, and that everything gets approved. So that's another thing. People are very particular about some of the orders. Number four, I'm not going to get into detail, but I will say this word: taxes. You always have to remember you're not taxed at the time, so you have to put aside a certain percentage. I would personally say 25 to 30% of your collections. So if you out for the day, you make $20, you have to make sure you account for, okay, I'm going to get taxed 25 to 30% off of this $20. Now, with every order, you have to keep that same mindset, because they're going to take the total a number of what you've earned that year and probably tax you 25 to 30%. So you can't go and make $3,000, $4,000 and then spend $3,000, $4,000, or invest $3,000, $4,000, or put it all in the bills, because you have to set aside that dollar figure roughly for the taxes that are going to hit. Now, the last two, you got to remember, number five, it's a side hustle. So you're not expected to make money that you're gonna go out and buy a car off of, or things of that nature, or put down on a house. This is literally pocket money on the side, so that the money you do make from your 9 to 5, you can spend it wisely. And this can be like your pocket money, your play money, things that you just need to get on a day-to-day basis, or things like that, or just extra money you just want to have just for emergencies that may pop up. That's exactly where I would slide this into. So it's pretty cool. And number six kind of goes into number one of the cons: crowded supermarkets. Crowded supermarkets will definitely delay your trip. Lines that are 3, 4, 5 people deep, it's obviously going to push your time frame back, and you're clocked on every single delivery order that you accept. So they have a time frame that you kind of have to stick to. Now, you're not going to get penalized, but they do have a notification at the bottom of the app just to let you know your time frame and where you're currently standing at the time of each order. So quick pros and cons on the Instacart experience. That was my quick vlog about nothing. Once again, this is Al. Check out the page. We're going to be doing a lot more vlogging, a lot more posting. randomly. This is a random anything that pop up vlog miscellaneous page until we get the podcast with the visuals back up and popping. But in the meantime, this is Al. I'm checking out. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the page. Click the notification bell because we're going to be coming. All right, more information to come.